live stream update for Age of Triumph, which is rolling out with the next update next Tuesday at 10 a.m. specific time. I call it specific, but we all know it's Pacific. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little hyped right now. They are basically, I mean, we all know they're upgrading all of the raids. That just goes without saying. They're bringing them up to 390 light. We knew that. They debuted, if you have a chance to go check this out on Twitch, I mean, go check it out. I cannot do the justice deserved. They've redone all of the raid armor, and they're gonna have ornaments and armaments for the raid armor. My personal preference, what you guys check those out, is gonna be the Crota raid armor. It just looks sick. There's like literally energy flowing out of all ends of your armor. The lights on the armor actually disappear briefly when you're hit. The Kingsfall armor is very similar. It's a little bit more contained. It's more like a blue magma under the surface. I'm actually most disappointed with the Wrath of the Machine one. It kind of looks like the Siva's like starting to flick off to infect other things, but I'm just not quite sure about the color palette of it. That could probably be changed with a shader. The other thing they have going on with the update, they got the Vault of Glass. They're also doing, they revamped all the weapons for the raid. There's going to be adept versions of the primaries that are going to be exotics that you get from a weekly activity. The weekly activity is going to give you those adept versions that have elemental damage, which is going to be cool to see primaries with elemental damage again. Super exciting. Some of your old favorites. There's a whole bunch of ornaments for the weapons that are dropping too. The one I saw for the Touch of Malice, which was like the Gawd gun for the Kingsfall raid, that is going to be unbelievable. The ornament I saw that they debuted had like a bat wing draping it. It looks super sharp. The other thing they're doing, they have sandbox changes, which everybody and their brother, including myself, I'm done with the No Land Beyond. I am done just with the brokenness and the lack of flinching on it. Call me salty, call me what you want. I'm not afraid to say that I'm not very good with sniping, so it doesn't break my heart. But they've actually taken the No Land and they've put a considerable flinch on it. If you're taking damage, it's now back to being a gun where you have to be in somewhat close quarters in order to be effective with it, like it was before. I thought that was really cool. The auto rifles are getting a slight buff, which they got a buff before, but they still weren't on par. So those are going to be relevant again. The hand cannons, they got a very small range nerf. They promised it was only going to be like just a few meters, but anybody who's played recently in PvP know that, you know, hand cannons kind of have been taking over again, and the stats back that up. I mean, if you ever want to get something killed in this game, in the Crucible, all you have to do is just literally just use it. They're gonna see the numbers as being overused, and they're gonna destroy it. So hand cannons are getting a small nerf to the range. Sidearms, everybody's favorite thing to get killed by lately. Sidearms are going to be up there with the other specials now. The one thing about sidearms that they mentioned was they're pretty much the one special weapon that can't one-shot kill you. And I agree. I kept lacking that one thought whenever I was complaining about them in recent weeks. Um, so now what's going to happen is they wanted to keep the respawning with ammo because that is like the one thing the sidearms have over the other specials. So instead of just being able to stack all of the ammo, like um, between rounds and stuff, you just grab a special and you just keep loading up until you have like a full clip and full pocket full of special ammo for your sidearm. If you die with your sidearm, you are going to spawn in with 1 clip's worth. So for the wormwood, it's like you're going to spawn in with 12 bullets, and that's it. So you better make sure you hit all 12 of those bullets unless you're by a special crate, because there will be no sitting there, knock them down with the wormwood, reload, then go after them again with it. Same with Drake's Promise and all the other sidearms that have really been getting a lot of play lately. On top of that, when you grab a special crate in the Crucible now, it's going to automatically reload your weapon, which is super awesome. So you don't go over to the crate, you grab it, then you sit there and you're a sitting duck because you're reloading your weapon. I thought that was really cool. So, good changes. I think it's going to balance it out a little bit more. We'll see. Hand cannons and sidearms have been the bane of my existence, along with the No Land Beyond. So, only time will tell. That's going to roll out. The official name for the patch is going to be 2.6.0. Oh, yeah, and I forgot. There's, just like with the other last few events, there's going to be those special boxes you can get by doing weekly activities. That's going to have its own set of own set of armor as well. That set of armor is actually going to be activated with ornaments. So if you've been hanging on, or not ornaments, I'm sorry, hanging on with your chroma. So if you've been hanging on to chroma this whole time, it's going to give you a lot of different ways you can go about it. There's going to be a speaker mission story mode thing where you can get specific class items for the Age of Triumph. The Warlock bond looks awesome because it's actually going to be an emblem on the bond that changes pretty regularly. I think it's like every few seconds. It's going to change the image on it. But other than that, it's shaping up to be pretty exciting. I'm happy. There's going to be a lot to do in the book, a lot of new challenges and stuff, and I'm just super impressed. I actually watched the entire stream. I like the way the raid armors looked. I definitely see myself spending a lot of time in Crota to get that armor right away for all 3 of my characters. The weapons are all getting a revamp, so I held on to my original raid armor stuff, but I may clear that out of my vault space now for this, and I think I just want to send my Guardians off with all of that. What's up, Punzel? I think I just want to send all my Guardians off with all this new Age of Triumph armor and everything. So I think it's going to be super awesome. I'm really pumped about it. This is just a quick video just to kind of update everybody. I'll be throwing it up on YouTube as well. Yeah, just it's going to be awesome. If you have a chance to check the stream out, just go Google or look up the concept art for all of the raid armor upgrades, because they're just awesome. They just look like the energy of your enemies is just flowing through you and exploding through the gear. It looks cool. I'm pumped. I don't know if I've been this hyped about something in this game for quite some time, especially with the sandbox changes. It's going to be cool now. They are bringing back the Mythoclast, all the classic, year 1 guns that they kind of forgot about. All the raid guns, they're all getting upgraded to max light. They did change the regen perks and blink stuff with the Arc Hunters. So your Blade Dancer class is going to be a little bit more familiar to what it was before. I fully agree, even though I hate the Blade Dancer, I fully agree that they killed that class completely. I haven't really seen it at all in the Crucible. I think with all the different combinations and content we're going to have available with gear and everything, we're really going to be able to customize our Guardians like never before. The first Iron Banana with this is going to be fantastic. So we're going to see all these guns from like the past few years just come back, and it's going to be something else. So that's really all I got right now. I really didn't have anything planned to play. I just wanted to get on and get an update and just get some video on what they're doing with the game. I think it's going to be fantastic. But definitely only time will tell. I'm excited for the rollout next Tuesday. I hope everybody else is. But that's really all I got. If you guys have any questions, just throw some comments down. I'll try and clarify if I didn't go over anything or if I missed something. I probably did. Or if you just want me to clarify, I can definitely get you the answer. And the same thing too. Hit me up on YouTube. Check out my videos. But that's it for now. Peace.